New Nakama, the Runaway Bride, and our next Straw Hat in Sanji's 2016 reveal.
Alright, Johnny, I'm sorry. I'm going. 1, 2, 10.
Before I dive right into the most exciting and interesting part of this theory, please hear me out for a bit. If you don't care about my feelings of where the Straw Hats are going and why, then skip to... This bit of information is up to change and chance, but I do not think that Luffy or crew will be going to Big Mom's tea party. There are too many influential families and powerful pirates, assassins, and mobsters for them to be able to waltz on in. Remember, this is no longer just the Big Mom pirates. This is the underground world and a Yonko, all under the same roof at the same time. Peckham's is not going to hide Luffy inside of a dress like Boa Hancock with Impel down. When Usopp left the crew, Zoro talked sense into Luffy and made him understand the true meaning of abandoning your crew in the Code of Pirates. I do not believe Sanji has any intention to lead the Straw Hats, but by honor of the Straw Hat flag, Sanji did single himself out and decide that the mission was purpose for him, even after knowing he would no longer be a Straw Hat if he failed. This is where I'm hoping that Luffy will end up trusting Sanji and letting him get out of this mess himself. These are my thoughts on where we may be headed soon, but even if Luffy and some of the crew, even all of the crew, decide to go, my theory still stands. The first part of Sanji's adventure is the tea party, where he will more than likely see or meet his bride-to-be and also his and Big Mom's family. This will give him some time to talk to the woman that's supposed to be his bride. Also, this will give him time to see and remember just how disgusted he is by his family and the people they intertwine or deal with. More and more clear it will become to Sanji that he needs to get away from this mess as soon as possible, but he needs a plan. After speaking with his bride-to-be, we get to the meat and potatoes, so to speak, which could be someone we know like Jewelry Bonnie, as many theorists have stated, or as my theory would back up, the three-eyed girl. While I mention this, I truly wish for people to stop relating the lipstick design to Big Mom. This is something that has been around and used on characters that would be impossible to relate to Big Mom, such as Granny Kokoro, which is the mermaid from the Water 7 arc, and Chimney, who was her little companion. Kokoro is a 50-year-old mermaid, for crying out loud. How can she be in any way related to Big Mom? Now let's look at the introduction of the three-eyed girl, Pudding. She has that weird-looking blob pet resting on her shoulder, but more importantly, she is seated in a throne-like seat listening to Big Mom. Why would she be in a throne while others look like they have to bow every time they meet with Big Mom? Probably because she is one of her daughters, meaning this scene could have been an explanation on the upcoming marriage. If you look at her face, she does not seem too thrilled at all. It almost looks like a child is being lectured or told what to do by their parents. In One Piece, genetic lineage plays huge factors in strength and abilities from parent to child. She probably has a decent devil fruit and or is pretty darn powerful. We see this happen with Luffy's grandfather and father, with Goldie, Roger, and Ace, Sanji and his well-known powerful assassin family, Robin and her extreme intellect passed from her mother, Usopp and his natural sniping abilities passed from his father, even X-Drake and his father. Big Mom could be named so because of her extensive list of children who are very powerful and I'm sure a lot of them are married off, making her a stepmom to many influential people, aka Big Mom. After meeting with Sanji, who will probably think she is beautiful and be enamored with her, they will probably speak to each other on the current situation. I find it very possible that Puddin has attempted to get away from her mother and the pirate crew for a while, but has no opportunity. During a wedding, you would expect all the attention to be on them, so it would be impossible to escape. But this also leaves everyone with their guard down. Sanji has already made preparations for the escape in advance, and they take off running to meet back with the Straw Hats, who Sanji has talked to Puddin about, and she would be very much looking forward to meeting them. Luffy will offer his hand out to her and protect her, just like he is protecting Fishman Island from Big Mom, and for the sake of getting rid of them from evil. She will become part of the crew, and I'm sure she will bring a new and interesting personality to the Straw Hats. They may run into a bit of trouble, but this would even make for better storytelling and be an amazing way for Oda to write Sanji avoiding wedding and getting out of the underground and Big Mom's clutches. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm Manga Monster, out.